Hi guys, it's Nancy. Welcome back to my channel. And this is the Stamp Wars 25, November 2022 follow-up video. I can't believe we've done 25 Stamp Wars thanks to you guys supporting, watching, supporting our sponsors. And our sponsor for this one was none other than Stampers Anonymous. You guys, I was so excited when they agreed. The stamp set we got was called Department Store CMS 458. We have a discount coupon for you guys. It's 15% off and they have free shipping right now. And that goes until December 3rd. So you don't have much time. You definitely want to go check them out, stampersanonymous.com. I'll put the link down below for you. And we had a special host. His name was Scott. He's the owner of Crafty Critta, which is in Australia. And the sabotages that he gave us were quite fun. So you'll want to check out the video. We had to make a 6x6 card, a 3x6 card. Had to have purple in it, had to have a handwritten sentiment inside, and then we had to speak in an Australian accent, which none of us could pull off. It was so funny. We had to talk about something you may not have known about us. So it was a lot of fun, so you want to go check that out. Anyway, here is my 6x6 card. I made it on red cardstock. And then the screen cardstock, I took this wreath stamp and stamped it all around the outside there to kind of give it this decorative edge. And then I stamped individually with Kareen markers and colored them in. You can see a little sparkle on there. And then this sentiment I just added came out of the Stampers Anonymous Christmas collab with Joann's. I don't know if you're going to be able to find this or not. I don't think that they sell this in the website, but I grabbed this little season's greetings and stamped that on there. Okay. And then my other card, which is a mini slimline. This is a 6x3 card. I colored everything with Zig markers. And we had to add purple. So this is my purple card. You can see the background there. And fussy cut everything out. And again, added a little bit of that shimmer pen to the purple ribbon there. Okay. So a lot of fun. So for my follow-up video, we're going to make a card. I'm going to bring in some other things you can maybe pick up from Stampers Anonymous. We're going to use this stamp set. Again, it's called Department Store. Also wanted to let you guys know that with that discount, it's pretty much anything in the store. There are a few exclusions, but I have some other stamp sets I wanted to show you guys. So this one is called Christmas Time. It has some fun sentiments on there. This one is super funny. This one's from Dilutions, and it is called Christmas Words, DYR 35831. They have this one in the shop, and it's very snarky. Very, very fun. Very fun. Very fun. And then, like I said, these two, I think these are only at Joann's. You can check the website. They have other versions of this, but generally their stamps are red rubber stamps. And then, of course, they have some of the accentuating pieces that you can add ephemera, distress wood, and so on. So I'm going to bring some of these in, and let's just have a good time here. All right, so I already have a card base made up. This is going to be A2, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4. Then I'm just going to bring in, I think, some of this pattern paper for my background. Ooh, I kind of just like maybe having a little bit of this. Maybe grunge it up a little. Yeah, let's use those two pieces. Okay. And then we'll stamp. We'll do my stamped background. All right, so I'm going to cut this down. I think we'll cut this down thinking of doing like just the wreath. Now this is pretty wide, so we'll stamp it out and we'll color it and then we'll cut it down. And I think I'll bring in my Can we do that with a stamping block? the big Tim Holtz stamping block there. Perfect. That's the beauty of rubber stamps, you guys. The detail that you can get. Stunning. I like how thin that stamping block is. And a lot of times that comes free with some of the larger Tim Holtz stamps. So I did get this from a Stampers Anonymous stamp set, and it came with one of the larger stamps. So this is nice. Okay. Let's get to coloring. I'm just going to use some of my Zig markers. I'm going to heat set this real quick so my ink doesn't smear. Okay, we should be good now. And I'm not doing anything super fancy, guys. Just doing some regular old coloring here. And I always say this, you guys know I don't do a ton of coloring. So I was very into it yesterday with Stamp Wars. And I did some coloring. I did some fussy cutting. So proud of myself. Make sure you check out the videos from Chow, Tracy, T, Stacy. They all participated yesterday, so there was 6 of us on, including our host. So they're all going to have follow-up videos, and you could win from my video. I'm going to ask a question here some point in this video, and you're going to comment, and I'll pick a winner, and someone's going to win a brand new stamp. Part of Stamp Wars is the sponsors send us an extra one to give away to one of you guys. But T already had this stamp set, so she's also going to be giving one away on her channel, which is Not Afraid of Color. And then I believe the other girls will also have a giveaway, and that's Chow with Create with Chow, Tracy Schultz, and SNR Creations is Stacy's channel. And I'll link all those down below for you guys as well. But we had a lot of fun, especially the part about trying to do the Australian access was definitely the hardest sabotage I've ever had. I couldn't do it. Everybody kept going British. And I suppose I could have used either Zig markers or the Koreans to color these in. But there's not a lot of colors in here. Red, green. It's a brown. So I do kind of want to do this fairly quickly. I like how classic and timeless these designs are. And again, there's quite a few beautiful stamp sets. In fact, after watching some of the girls and what they used and what they had, I'm going to definitely place an order with Stampers Anonymous. I definitely want that Santa Claus that T was using. Chow made a beautiful card with some plaid paper, so definitely go check that out. And if you've never heard or seen Stamp Wars and you just accidentally came across my channel, Stamp Wars is where we have a sponsor who sends us a product. We've done stamps, we've done foils, we've done gel press. So they send us a product and we open it on camera and have a go at it, and it's a competition, all in fun, but really no one knows what they're getting until they open it, and they definitely don't know what the sabotages are going to be. The sabotage is set up by the host. Sometimes we have guests who join us. We've had Simon Hurley, we've had Daniel from Dell and Artie. Our very first Stamp Wars was actually a Catherine Pooler set. So Catherine Pooler joined us once when we did the second Stamp Wars with Catherine Pooler. So it's a lot of fun, but it also gives you ideas on how to use, different ways of using these stamp sets. So if you've ordered this stamp set and you just need some inspiration, it's fun to go back and not only watch Stamp Wars, but watch our follow-up videos, because we don't have any sabotages in our, maybe we self-sabotage, but we don't have any given sabotages in our follow-up videos, so it's just good fun, and a lot of influence, and for you guys, you get 6 different ways to use the stamp set. And I just thought of something before I forget. I'm going to add that. Now this is a new stamp set for 2022 for the holiday release, but from what I understand, the way it was explained to me is that I don't think Stampers Anonymous retires stamps. So, if there's a stamp set or a card you've been, not stamps, a card, stamp set, or, something you've been looking for, definitely check the website for it. I met the owner, Ted, at a stamp show. He is amazing. His family is amazing. Just an overall great guy. So if you get a chance to meet him at a stamp show, please thank him for sponsoring Stamp Wars. Hopefully we can continue to do this again. He also helps out other stamp companies. So when you go on the road, he supports those companies and helps to produce their stamps and make sure that our hobby stays alive. And some of those are Northwoods, Inky Antics, Versus. I always forget the one with the zombies. Darcy's, which are super cute stamps. Art Gone Wild, that's the one with the zombies. So, he bought these companies and kept these folks employed and kept their stamps on display, because obviously when COVID hit, it was pretty difficult for a lot of people. And I love that Ted has stepped up and helped them. But also, I have heard stories where people's trucks have broken down on the way to shows, and Ted has stepped up and loaned people his trucks and picked people up or picked product up for them. And again, just an overall wonderful human being. And I love supporting companies like that, right? You want to support the good guys. And his company, Stampers Anonymous, is a family-owned company. It was started, I believe, by his grandfather. It might even be great-grandfather. And Ted picked up the reins, and I know his kids go out on the stamp show circuit with him. So I think that again, just more, showing more of how awesome he is to continue this legacy, especially into the crafting world, where, let's face it, a lot of our crafting companies have gone by the wayside. You don't have many brick and mortar stores we can go to anymore, or everything's kind of the same and boring, and or a lot of places are manufactured in China, so you don't get the best quality, or they're stolen designs. Well, Stampers Anonymous makes red rubber cling stamps, which are the best quality in terms of detail work. They're going to last the longest for you. They're made here in the United States. They ship very quickly, but also they manufacture a lot of clear photopolymer stamps. So not silicone stamps, but photopolymer stamps. And I gotta apologize because I realized during the video, somebody had asked about what is the difference between, you know, rubber stamps, clear stamps, photopolymer stamps. And I kept saying photosynthesis. And I was really just trying to talk about the processing of photopolymer stamps. And I meant to be like, photo curing, okay? Photosynthesis, I realize, is what plants do, okay? That's how they take oxygen or take carbon dioxide and make it into oxygen. I understand what photosynthesis is. But I was trying to think of a way to say, you know, photo curing through the LED lamp system, which are the better quality stamps. And I just couldn't think of a word. So it's photo curing through LED, not photosynthesis as in plants, but I think hopefully you guys understood what I meant. So I just went in and kind of colored everything with the lighter green. And now I'm just going to go in with my darker green and add that. And then I'm going to go in with a blender and try to pull some of that out a little bit. Again, not really going for too much in terms of coloring points here. Just getting that color down. Another thing we talked about is, you know, where do you donate your cards to? So there are a lot of organizations out there, schools, churches, community outreach centers, elderly care centers, things like that, which will take your cards. So if you have cards, and you know, there are some folks out there who they don't have very many family or anybody to reach out to them, and this is a nice way to kind of brighten their day. So think about that when you are looking, you know, you're making all these beautiful cards and you don't know what to do with them. You can find a place like that and you can donate the cards, and they don't have to be perfect. Just the fact that someone's getting a handmade card that you made is beautiful and they love that. So if you are looking to donate your cards, look into some of those places. There's a lot of military donations that they can deliver the cards overseas. And what that allows to do is the military then, they hand them out to the soldiers. They have an opportunity to sign them, and then they get mailed back home to their family. Obviously, there's, you know, when you're stationed overseas, there may not be a Hallmark around the corner, okay? I know that's hard to believe, but, you know, we want to support our military as well, and they send cards back home to loved ones. So there's a lot of different organizations, and just check their guidelines. I know with, like, the military cards, they can't have glitter, things like that, so just be wary of that. You can see this is coming along pretty easily. The artist who drew this drew in all of your shadows. So all you have to do is just take your markers and just kind of follow along with that. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can use color pencils. You can do watercoloring. That's what's fun about a hand-drawn image, is it can be, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to cut this down, and I'm going to fussy cut, you guys. Or as close as I can get to fussy cutting. Maybe not fussy cut the whole thing, but just a quick fussy cut. I don't even think I know what a quick fussy cut is. Don't ask me. Just try to get around it. Not too perfect. You want to move the paper, not your scissors. That usually makes it easier to get a little bit closer, a little more precise. Now, I'm sure if you wanted to, You could go, you know, really into fussy cutting this or scan and cut. I just want the general outline here. And then I do want to add that rock candy. I want to dust that onto the berries and onto the pine cone. We'll do that. We'll do that last. Okay, so my question, if you want to win the stamp set, is what is your favorite holiday movie? So I don't know if you're aware of this, but A Christmas Story was one of my favorites. I think that was made in the 80s. Obviously, its timeline is back in like the 50s, I think, or something like that, 60s. But it was such a fun movie watching growing up, and my dad would say, hey, you know, that's like the stuff that happened to us when we were growing up, so it's pretty neat. And now they've made A Christmas Story, a new one, and it's the same actors that played Ralphie and his brother and his mom, and unfortunately the actor that played the dad did pass away, but such a fun kind of movie to reminisce not only about the first one, but to see how they've grown up. And I love how a lot of movies have gone to that. So A Christmas Story is definitely my favorite. And then now we have the follow-up. I think it's called A Christmas Story Christmas or something like that for the new one. I think it's on Netflix. So go check that out. But I want to know, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I can tell you my daughters, she just watched it with my mom. Their favorite movie is The Sound of Music. So, you know, she'll be singing Sound of Music for the next few days, which is fine. I can handle that. But so you answer down below in the comments, what is your favorite holiday movie? Like you watch it every year without fail. And someone is going to get a chance to win the stamp set. It is U.S. residents, age 18 and above. I will announce the winner towards the end of the week. Your coupon code goes until December the 3rd. That's so cute. And then I think I'll just stamp the sentiment at the bottom. And then we'll, I'll banner trim that out. Although, we do have some fun stuff here to do in the background. Okay. I'm going to add these musical notes, just a few of them. Probably should have did that before I stamped it. That's okay. To add a little something more to that decorative paper. Maybe we'll do some this way. There we go. I'm using art glitter glue because this glue, you guys, has spoiled me. This glue dries so quick. I mean, that's what it was designed for, was or glitter, but you don't have to just use it on glitter. We use this glue to put together our furniture, our Crafty Critta storage units. Super strong glue. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit there on the berries. Now I'm going to add some of this distressed rock candy, which looks like sugar or ice. Give it a nice coating. That will dry very quickly. And the glue dries clear. So not only is it strong, it's fast drying and it dries clear. I'm going to cut out my sentiment and then we're going to distress it a little bit. And we'll put that on there. Maybe I should have stamped in red. Yeah, it's okay. Alright, I'm going to grab some blending brushes. Just using the ink that's on the brush there because I never clean my brushes. Okay, so make sure you go and watch all of my other teams' videos and subscribe to their channels and comment. And then again, comment down below what is your favorite holiday video that you watch every year without fail during the Christmas holiday season or whatever holiday you celebrate this time of year. Okay, I popped that up with some double foam tape there, and I think I want to put that in the middle. And then my card is done, and I just have to wait for that art glitter glue to dry, and I will have sugar-coated berries. That's what I'm going to say about that. I don't really want it down here. I think I want it right here in the middle. Okay, that is my follow-up video for Stamp Wars. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hopefully you had fun. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and clicking the bell so you get notifications. Remember, if you want your chance to win a brand new stamp set of the department store, I have a brand new set to give away. You're going to comment down below. And take advantage of the 15% off coupon and free shipping going on at Stampers Anonymous. I'll have that link and that code down below for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you had fun watching, please give me a thumbs up before you leave. All right, bye guys. Keep on stamping.